Have you ever wondered about the life of Prophet Yaqub, Jacob, peace be upon him? His journey is one of the most moving and profound stories in the Quran, filled with wisdom, emotion, and timeless lessons for all of us. He's one of the prophets mentioned in the Quran, and his story is packed with lessons that still resonate today. The Quran doesn't just mention him in passing, his life is woven into the fabric of our faith, reminding us of the power of patience, trust, and family bonds. Let's dive in and discover who he was and why his legacy matters, especially for us as Muslim families. His story is not just a tale from the past, but a living example of how to navigate life's toughest moments with dignity and faith. So, Prophet Yaqub, or Jacob, was the son of Prophet Ishaq, that's Isaac, and the grandson of the great Prophet Abraham, peace be upon them all. Imagine that lineage. He came from a family of prophets, a chain of guidance and light that shaped the world. But what really stands out about Yaqub is his unwavering faith, patience, and love for his family. He was a father who cared deeply for his children, always striving to guide them toward goodness, even when faced with unimaginable pain. Yaqub grew up in a household where faith and trust in Allah were everything. From a young age, he learned the importance of relying on Allah, and he passed that lesson on to his own children, making faith the foundation of their lives. He had 12 sons, the most famous being Yusuf, or Joseph. Each son had his own personality, strengths and struggles, and Yaqub tried to nurture them all, despite the challenges that came with such a large family. You might know the story of Yusuf, with the jealousy of his brothers and his journey to Egypt, but all of that started in the home of Yaqub. The seeds of that story were sown in the everyday moments of family life, moments that tested everyone's character. Now Yaqub wasn't just a father, he was a guide, a teacher, and a beacon of hope for his entire family. He taught his sons about honesty, compassion, and the importance of turning to Allah in every situation. His patience was tested again and again. Life threw many hardships his way, but he never let bitterness take root in his heart. Imagine being a parent and suddenly realizing your beloved son is missing. The fear, the uncertainty, and the heartbreak would be overwhelming for anyone. That's what happened when Yusuf's brothers, out of jealousy, threw him into a well. It was a moment of betrayal that would change the course of their family forever. They came back to Yaqub with a false story and a shirt stained with fake blood. The pain of that deception must have been immense, yet Yaqub's response was remarkable. But here's the thing, Yaqub didn't lash out or lose hope. He didn't let anger or despair control him, even when his world was turned upside down. He turned to Allah with tears but remained patient, expressing the ultimate trust in Allah's wisdom. Beautiful patience, he said. This was not just ordinary patience, but a deep, spiritual endurance that kept him going. For years he carried that pain in his heart, never giving up on his son, and never letting his grief push him away from his faith. Every day, he remembered Yusuf, but he also remembered Allah's mercy. What's powerful here is how Yaqub teaches us, as parents and as Muslims, to hold on to hope, even when things seem impossible. He showed his family that faith is not just for easy times, but especially for the hardest moments. He kept praying, kept hoping, and kept guiding his other sons, even while his heart was broken. He never let his sorrow stop him from being a source of strength for his family. And then, after many years, Allah reunited Yaqub with Yusuf in Egypt. The joy and relief of that moment were beyond words, a true reward for his steadfastness. That moment was more than just a family reunion. It was proof that patience, faith, and trusting Allah always lead to the best outcome, even if it takes time. It was a reminder that Allah's plan is always greater than our pain. Prophet Yaqub's story isn't just about old times, it's a guide for us today. His life is a living example of how to respond to hardship with grace and trust in Allah. When we face family struggles, heartbreak, or feel like hope is slipping away, remember Yaqub. His story is a source of comfort and strength for anyone going through tough times. His life tells us, never stop praying, never lose hope, and trust that Allah knows what's best, even when we don't see the whole picture. Sometimes the answers come after years of waiting, but they always come at the right time. So next time you're dealing with something tough, think of Yaqub. Hold on to patience, keep your faith strong. Let his example inspire you to keep moving forward, no matter how heavy your heart feels. And remember, after hardship always comes ease. Allah promises relief after every difficulty, just as he did for Yaqub and his family. Thanks for joining me. If you found these lessons inspiring, let me know below, and don't forget to share this with your family. Let's keep these stories alive and let their wisdom guide us every day. Until next time, stay hopeful and keep your faith burning bright. May the story of Yaqub inspire you to face every challenge with patience, hope, and unwavering trust in Allah.